Hello. We haven't done one of these in a while. I just laughed at myself doing it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another ASMR news video. I apologize for the low tone. It's very, very late at night. Couldn't sleep. I don't know why. I have to get up early in the morning. Like, I have to get up, like, in a little bit. But for some reason, I was like, can't sleep, so I'll just get up. And lo and behold, I guess that kind of worked out in my favor because all of the transforming Vegeta information just dropped. Again, as well, I do apologize for the fan in the background. I need to keep that on, but I know you guys are okay with it. Now, we have a lot of stuff to go over, as you can see by all the tabs up here. But let's go through it real quick. So, funny enough, this actually came from Global. This is a lot of global information that just came with the data download that we just got. The World Tournament Gohan came, the Vegeta, and the new Vegeta as well. As you can see, you can now get Future Gohan at that 23 million points, which is pretty cool. The EZA that we know got leaked for JP is not here yet, but I assume that will be coming later because I think that will probably end up being added as well. Something interesting is that the Vegeta's lineage category was added, and they unfortunately called it Vegeta Family, which is so, I don't know, Vegeta's lineage just sounds so much cooler, but it's literally the same as the Vegeta's lineage category on JP, so that's cool that that got added. And as well, there are a bunch of brand new missions. Our man is not listing them out because he's literally sleeping right now, but if you want to take a look at them, they're there, of course, linked in the description for you. Let's take a look at these new units. There's some spotty information just because of, well, I guess I'll explain in a second, but let's take a look at Future Gohan first. He's a very solid unit. Here's the art, by the way, very clean. Excuse. There we go. Anyway, so we have this guy. He's really good. Super attack, raise attack and cause supreme damage to the enemy, basic, but passive skill. Attack and defense plus 80% and key plus 2, and an additional 50% when there's an android category enemy present. For a world tournament unit, that is a pretty solid unit. Obviously, this is the unit that's just about to come to Global's World Tournament, so I would definitely recommend grinding this guy out. He actually seems like he's going to be pretty darn good for a World Tournament unit, especially. Now, we have the transforming Vegeta here. That's the art for the base form, which is obviously the SSR where you pull him. And then this is the Super Saiyan one, which obviously he Dokkan awakens. Now, here's the problem. Unfortunately, with how DBZ Space works for their transformation button, it only goes up to the next transformation, which is sort of unfortunate. But we do have the information. Kind of. I'll show you in a second. We do also, though, one nice thing as well is that we at least do have the card arts for everything, because like if we click here, right, that's that Vegeta. If we click here, that's the Super Vegeta, right? And then if we click, that's Super Vegeta again, I think, yeah. And then if we click, let me see here, no. I keep thinking I'm moving down, but I'm not. Here, wait, let's actually move down then. Then this should be, yeah, that's Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. And then let's see. Where are you, mate? That's Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta again. That's God Vegeta. Looks very nice. I love it. They did it here. I'm trying to get rid of these. They did a very good job, I think, with that one. And then the final one right here is the blue Vegeta. I love that. Love that, love that, love that. Looks very nice. But anyhow, let's talk about it. If we can get rid of all that. There we go. So, here's the interesting thing. Because we technically don't have that, we can't give the full information, kinda. Like I said, I'll show you in a second. But we can give you, you know, literally what he does as he transforms based on some information. So super attack, big bang attack. The super attacks, by the way, are really good. We're going to take a look at those. Raises defense and causes immense damage. Passive skill, this is Super Saiyan, that's funny. Attack and defense plus 80% plus an additional 6% attack per key sphere obtained. Transforming conditions are met. Now, here's what's interesting. This guy was tweeting, Goresh, the links. I have no idea how he got this information, but Goresh was looking for the links because he couldn't find it for the other three. and the passive skill got included there. So as you can see, it goes up to 8% when he goes up to Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta from that. Or wait. Sorry, Super Vegeta. My bad. Or I think, wait. Yeah, Super Vegeta. Had to look in the background. I couldn't tell through the card. This is God Vegeta. As you can see here, that defensive buff there, so it's attack and defense plus 110% now, and 9 key per sphere, or 9, excuse me, 9% rather, per key sphere obtained. And then on this one, you know, obviously it's that changes all the key spheres to fizz once only, like, you know, the Dokkan data mined, and then I think we can probably safely assume that since it went up to 110 here, right, so this was 80, so then Super Vegeta would be 90, like that, right, and then Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta would be 100, and then God Vegeta would be 110, and then Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta would be 120, and the number just goes up, right, so this is 9, this is 8, you know, so you get the point, right? So we do have that information. I actually didn't realize I'd be able to get all that out of those 3 images, so I'm glad we got all that. But yes, so that's his complete passives as he goes on. So shout out to Red Coon for tweeting that one. Just kind of found it. I guess I was sort of lucky. But let's take a look at the rest of the cards here. So this is the new art for the SSR version of the Vegeta that goes into this beautiful Super Vegeta art. Oh, it's so cool. I absolutely love this, bro. It's so dope. So cool. Let's move on to the essays here. Now, I will let you know, like Mai says here, he's recording these from his phone, not his computer, so they're a little bit bad frame rate wise. By the way, there is another video I know that will probably be in some other news videos. The reason why I'm using Mai's is because the other guy forgot a super attack, so I sort of just wanted to keep it all compiled nice, so I'm just going to use Mai, plus gotta support the boring mod and all that. This one's just like a sort of basic Big Bang attack. It is new. But it's, you know, just sort of like kind of basic. Super Vegeta here, unfortunately, is just the standard final flash, which is sort of unfortunate. I kind of wanted it to be like really cool, but oh well. They did do a good job with this one though. This one is really cool. Ready for this? I love whenever they do that in essays with the pose of like them like whipping their arms back. Funny enough, they actually just released a Vegeta figure that kind of looks like that. But anyway, God Vegeta's is pretty nice as well. Unfortunately, I believe. Oh no, never mind. I thought it was something else. No, it's a little bit different. The faces on some of these like that look a little bit weird, though, I will admit. Like in the next one that you're going to see, the blue super attack, it looks a little goofy, but it's not too bad. Like there it looks a little but then like look at that, looks so good. I did catch that tech Vegeta though in there. Don't think you're yeah, like that face looks a little but it still looks pretty good. And then I love that explosion at the end. But I saw that tech Vegeta blue in there, Patsuki, right there. Don't think you can catch me slipping. But anyway, here's the Super Vegeta. Some people didn't like this one. I personally think it's really cool. You know, it's like another one that's sort of simple and basic, but it's very nice. It's unique. I love the angles that they chose. The end shot too. Wait for it. Oh, it's such an interesting angle. I love it. So I'm a big fan of these. Obviously not the ones that are just like, you know, the same thing over again, but still very nice super attacks nonetheless. So let's go over the rest of what we got here. A new item was added to the database. Please don't give me a ton of ads there. The Royal Crest of Vegeta, a special item that can be used during a limited period. I'm assuming that this is going to drop from an event that we're going to talk about in a second. I'm not exactly sure how else you would get it, but it's in the files. And speaking of that, So this was, unfortunately, DBZ Space is still kind of out of whack. I actually have it pulled up here, and like it doesn't put everything in there right away. Like, this is the World Tournament, which is active on Global and JP now, by the way, if you didn't know. But that stuff is there. But the notice for Vegeta went up, which is pretty cool. Orega no Moana. But it didn't get into the like DBZ Space webpage, so that's okay. Gorash translated there. But then this was what was even more interesting: a copy Vegeta event, which is quite interesting. It's like, oh, why copy Vegeta? But if you think about it, like they want to put every card in the game at some point, and he was just down the line eventually. So kind of funny that a story event for him, but hey, why not, right? It'll be kind of goofy. It'll be fun to play with him. And as well, there's also going to be a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks that's going to be farmable. So, unfortunately, his EZA just came, and I'm sure everyone used Kai's to Kai him up for the EZA, but he's now farmable, which is really interesting. That is what that 3 says there. So, I don't know. Weird. Kind of weird that they chose Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks for this event to make him farmable, but whatever. Oh, by the way, quick side note, this guy is farmable with the Coat Vegeta SSR. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So yeah, so that just kind of gonna round up the news a little bit here. Again, Global World Tournament is here. Future Gohan's available. And last thing, this was kind of interesting. They fixed the Super Saiyan Kaioken event description. Incorrect description: a pure Saiyan unleashes super attacks, causes immense damage, has a medium attack. Yeah, so I guess it's just the evading attacks part that they changed. So nice. And yeah, I don't know. Just thought I'd throw it in there. Always like to kind of get as much news as we can possibly get. But yeah, that is everything for tonight. I am actually really glad that we're able to make we're able to get all the information from those tweets there. I don't think anyone else noticed that, so go me, I guess. But anyway, let me know what you think of Vegeta in the comment section below. I think he's going to be very, very good. Otherwise, though, catch you all in the next one. Epic Eats you out. Peace.